um, has to do with the house falling on the cables that supply me with the internet. So it looks like the universe is telling me to get the F out. And I feel sinful that you've experienced similar, I want to say, a four-pronged unpleasantness. Oh, I have been star. You missed the start. No makeup, no jewelry. There you go. Four-pronged unpleasantness. You're taking it personally and you're wanting to escape. Yeah, I feel you are taking it personally and you're really wanting to escape. I feel there may be a trip home. There may be a trip home, and something about that trip home, it's almost like to the house you grew up in or to the area you grew up in. And there's something there that is like the universe's message. Yeah, I feel bureaucracy. When I feel a four-pronged, you're already home. Okay, there's a message around you. Look out for, in the childhood areas, go back at least 10 years. In those areas that you frequented, there is an opportunity that the universe is going to show you. So I want you to go back in life 10 years, and there's an opportunity in that area that the universe is going to show you. It's almost like I get a feeling of unsavory characters where 10 years ago, think back 10 years ago, there were some unsavory characters in a certain area. And yes, I do know there is a lag. Bear with me. I will try and speak up, but my voice is really, really sore. Be on the lookout because I feel 10 years ago it was unsavory, as in not good characters. I feel it's changed or it's amplified. One end, yeah, each end of the spectrum. It's amplified or it's got better. And there's a message there for you. So keep a lookout as you're going about your day. I guided two more. Yeah, I do feel as if the move is inevitable. The move is inevitable. It's just waiting for your soul to catch up. Waiting for your soul to catch up. Because I feel as if there's better the devil you know connected. I do know it is an Aussie saying, and an Aussie singer actually made a song out of it. But it's like I know what to expect around here. I feel your soul needs to let go of that. And my guide just said to me there was a news report when you were ready to move. There was a news report about unsettled energy at the new place. And just remember, news is not what it used to be. It was short for northeast, southwest. I'm going to stick with my guide on this one, Sinful. But now news is all about sensationalism. So it's not about what's going on outside of your sphere. It's about sensationalism. But I do feel my guide said draw the extra 2 cards. I did, and Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck as well. So my guide said the extra 2 cards and to look at the bottom. The move is inevitable. Oh, the lag is gone. Well, it means my house has stopped shifting for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I do feel the move is inevitable. So hopefully that resonates in some way with you, Sinful, but I do feel as if where you are, the proximity of shopping, like pharmacy, bakery, access to certain other areas you're familiar with, and stepping out of that familiarity is uncomfortable. So please keep an eye out in your area. I feel as if there is going to be a universal message within your area that tells you to get moving. Because sometimes discomfort can keep us stuck. So hopefully that resonates for you. Now, Charlie, you are next. Now, I have to, because I haven't got a cue today, I have to sort of keep up to date with who's in. Hola, Charlie. Thank you for the hydrate, but I actually think my cough in the stream room has more to do with the gas leak underneath the house. Yes, Sylvie, you can be. Because I didn't know if it was going to work today. I didn't know if there was... Ooh la la, Charlie. I feel as if things have moved forward for you. And I feel as if there's been more communication, easier communication, easier talking. And we've had another few lags, so I'll persevere. But everything that's happened, there's no cue today, Asina or Lacina. Charlie, I still feel as if you're worried about the money. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of worrying about the money but trying to stay positive. You can join in the chit chat. Okay. There's some juggling going on here, Charlie. I feel as if things are calmer, things are more stable, but in your mind is racing. And it's racing in relation to your ability to maintain a certain energy. Yeah. From little things, big things grow. There's definitely been an improvement towards stability. It's just that stability seems to be, okay, I'll do this first, then I can focus on the money. Whereas I feel you have to juggle both. I feel as if you have to juggle both. And the lags keep coming. So yeah. So I do feel that juggling is going to keep going for a time period of 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I felt more like 3 months. And there's also this energy of needing to support something or someone. It's either supporting a dream or, yeah, I feel more like supporting a dream in building a home or in creating a home. Just let me know if home has been on your mind, Charlie. It's almost like a happy home. I'm taking a happy home. Yep, that's what I get. I feel it may be an uphill battle balancing happy and necessity. Yeah. So I got the Queen and King of Swords on the table. There's two people taking action towards this. So hang in there. And I feel August has importance. But I am going to have to do the be right back because I've got something happening outside. So I will be back as soon as I can. And if the lag happens where it kicks me off, I will come back. I know you'll rewatch it, Charlie, so hopefully you can let me know how that resonates for you. Okay, and I went away and the lag stopped. Oh. Look, it was just the house moving. I just had to check that nothing was broken again. But I'm a bit emotional too. It's sort of like I'm sitting in my meditation room and just packing my meditation room is going to take forever. Thank you for the welcome back, Star. Yes, just packing my meditation room. Thank you, Janine. It's going to take forever. But what have we got but time going through this life? We've got to move forward. We can't, there's no time machine. We can't go backwards. So, Sylvie. Yes, packing. My house is falling down. And I just dropped a whole deck. Forgive me. My guide obviously doesn't want this deck to be used for Sylvie's read. Yes, just looking. Oh, it's okay, Star. I've been bringing it to the attention of people for 10 years. I found all my notes and stuff from 10 years ago. And 10 years ago. So, Sylvie. Okay. I'm getting there. I feel as if Sylvie is taking a big risk. Yeah, there you are. No, that's okay, Charlie. I understand. Como está? Okay, Sylvie, can you understand that there's a risk you have to take? Just yes, no. And I know you're always honest with me, so... But I feel as if there's a risk you have to take. I feel it's work-related. So we'll... There you go. I feel taking that risk, it's uncomfortable for you, but it's not... I feel the outcome's going to be good. So whatever risk it is... there we go. You've been fixated on this risk. I feel it's connecting with people. And I feel that It's got something to do with foreign lands. It's a big change, but you're ready to take it. And I just saw a headset as if I'm in a call center. Or whether you wear a headset, I don't know. I wear a headset, so... There you go. You're ready to take it. And it's sort of like... It's come out of the blue. And I feel as if there's a 13-day cooling off period. I swear my voice is because of the gas leak that's coming in this room. You do work from home. Whatever it is, there's a cooling off period. And I feel as if it may have impacted your own internal energy for a while. So it could be in 13 days you'll notice your energy returning to normal. But I wear a headset. Okay, if you're not aware of the 13, I feel in 13 days you will be elated. As in excited, as in back to your good energy self. Okay, as I said, I can't turn my phone off. I need to find out what's happening. For me, I'm being selfish a bit. But yeah, in 13 days, you will, I want to say, get the rewards. I see happiness in 13 days. So, pop back in and let me know, Sylvie. I have no idea what's going to happen in my life. So, hopefully I'm able to connect in some way, but I am on Instagram. That's the easiest way to get to me. And it's under the same Uniquely Karen Psychics on Instagram. Oh, and yes, it is still freezing cold, although I'm glad I'm not where I was in Sydney. They've still got 0 degrees. At least here where I am, it's 13 degrees. It's 13 degrees. So that's weird. I said 13 days and it's 13 degrees. Huh? What did we ever... Yes, for us Aussies, when it's sort of teen digits, that's our winter. But Janine, you are up next. I'll just go back and make sure I haven't skipped anyone. Because it'll be Janine then Star. There we go. Okay. But I could swear it's the gas leak that's giving me the coughs in my meditation room. I never put the two together until it got worse. So, there you go. You're welcome, Sylvie. But keep persevering. I feel the burden will be lifted in 13 days. Now, Janine, can you understand trying to manifest? I know it's pretty general when you're into spiritual stuff to say manifest, but I feel as if you're really focusing on something. Okay. Okay. I feel it is a connection with someone. You've only got a page of wands, haven't got the ace of wands yet. Can't say it will happen. You've got the 3 of pentacles. You're wanting stability moving forward. I feel as if... Okay. I feel as if in your heart, you know you have to get out of some sort of thinking pattern. It's a bit uncomfortable, but you have to get out of some sort of thinking pattern. I feel as if that thinking pattern is... It's either no one will meet my standard or I'm not worthy of somebody of that standard. And this has been going on the second. I feel this has been going on for some time. And I've actually been stuck in that thinking at times too. But if you exist, if the universe put you here, they also put your counterpart here. And I liken dating, let's just call it dating, to the law of sales. In the law of sales, you have to get 50 no's before you will even get one nibble. Now, that doesn't mean it's a closed sale. That just means you'll get 50 no's, not interested, see you later, to one, oh, I could be interested. So apply the law of sales when out in the universe or out in real life. 10 of Pentacles. Anybody who has seen my stream knows I like the 10 of Pentacles over the 10 of Cups for future prospects. And you're arguing with me, Janine. You're arguing with the cards and arguing with me. It's sort of like, yeah, somewhere over the rainbow that might happen. But I do feel it will happen. I feel as if a change needs to be tweaked to someone who has determination to earn rather than someone must have stability already. Because you can meet anybody that that's been able to achieve and become stable. Okay? However, was that achievement luck or was it their character? And I feel as if it's a person's character that matters. Yeah, don't argue with... See, my guides tell me when you're arguing with it. Because the one thing about materialistic things, such as a house that you may have mortgaged, it can go in an instant, but the person's character will tell you whether they're determined to rebuild. a person's character will tell you whether they will keep trying. Even if circumstances get tough, will they still try? And I do feel as if applying that will see the outcome that I picked up happen. I do feel as if you're asking for something that you probably can't equal. It's like I get an energy of, I want somebody who wants old-fashioned, I will support you, I will encourage you. Focus on the person's character, yes. Because I feel as if you're looking for somebody that I will do everything to please you. The only way you're going to find that is to look at the character of a person, not the physical attributes or not the material successes. I feel as if you do know somebody who has it all, but there's something off. It's like your spidey senses are telling you there's something off. And there's nothing wrong with if you meet somebody that you think is good for you, there's nothing wrong with taking an evaluation break. If they are good for you, they're still going to be there. I'd like to agree with you there, Janine, but I passed up on somebody who was pretty good looking for that reason. They had ladies swarming around them. They chose me. And I was suspect because even when they were with me, they still had ladies swarming around them. So I stepped back. And it's only time that's taught me, had I not stepped back, things might have been very different. Yeah, but that can backfire on you too, Janine. It backfired on me. It backfired on me. I was with somebody who wasn't all that much in the looks department. And they were out there playing the field. They would say yes to anything that moved, rather than admit from the start that they were bi. So it can backfire on you. Look at the character of a person, not... If I had have looked at the character, and this is where intuitives and tarot readers can never read for themselves. Ever. They're too close to the situation. They're too invested in the situation. But I get magic happening. Yeah, it is biased. And I've got some female friends who, yes, there is magic happening. Universal magic. Temperance at the bottom. And I love the temperance in this deck. I really do. This is the Rainbow Tarot. So there is some magic happening. look at connecting with humans rather than connecting with a specific type or a specific person. Be curious about people, not about their resume, not about their past relationships. Be curious about people. And I feel you will get what you want. Because you will be different. You will be the standout different. If you're curious about people, you will be the standout different. Yeah, but the expectations, if you actually look at your expectations, I feel your expectations are really specific rather than looking at the character of someone. I wouldn't say loosen up. We've all got standards. Stick to your standards. Thank you, Star, for the hydrate. We've all got standards. Stick to those standards. But be aware that the standards may not come wrapped in a package that you've envisaged. Okay, Janine, which oracle would you like? I've got 13th oracle. Vintage wisdom, sign of the times, law of positivism, magic of unicorns, energy and spirit. You get to pick your deck. Positivism. Okay. And this is Shireen Oberg. And I do sometimes argue with Shireen Oberg's interpretation. So just be aware that that might happen. Everybody has different viewpoints on spirituality. Everyone has different viewpoints on spirituality. And I love that we can be different and spiritual at the same time. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to lay down my standards in any resonance. Okay. This is what was at the bottom of the deck when my guide said to shuffle. And it says, my heart is open to receive love. It'll be interesting if that comes up. Come on. Come on, guides. Tell me when to stop. There we go. I accept my life exactly as it is. And this is a bejeweled stag, I think you would call it. A bejeweled stag. I need to adjust my camera. There we go. Okay, 47. I accept my life exactly as it is. To be in the present moment, not needing to change the past or the future. Just being in this beingness gives a sense of abundance and gratitude. When you sit down, you see all you have instead of what you think you lack. Your heart fills up with ease and love. Accepting life Accepting yourself, your choices, and your experiences is liberation in itself. Trusting that life is exactly how it is supposed to be and that you are part of a bigger plan. Have you ever experienced a sense of wanting to escape the present moment by not accepting all that already is and is provided for you? Are things not aligning with what you thought your life should be and the visions you hold for yourself? This is the magic of life, which gives us surprises, twists, and turns to provide us with challenges to overcome in order to grow. These lessons are blessings in disguise, and wanting to turn back time or fast forward is not an option. Accepting is surrendering, and surrendering is unconditional trust. So how can you accept all and fill yourself with gratitude for each breath, each glimpse, each experience, and each person? As I was saying, be curious about people. Okay, start a gratitude journal. Focus on unconditional acceptance and gratitude for the present moment. Take a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be small or more significant, just as long as you start to focus your heart on life's miracles and blessings, which leads to acceptance of all life. You are not here by chance. Your life is part of a divine plan. Enjoy all of it. And I was discussing this one thing in a spiritual group. How can you enjoy the upsets of life? As I started in this stream, I said, my life's pretty much turning to crap. Yet, it's be careful what you wish for, because I wanted a bigger meditation room. And really the only way to get me that was to move. And circumstances are building and expanding to the point of I really didn't want the expense of moving, but it's building to the point that might be exactly what I have to do. And that one thing can change everything in life. And I said this a while ago, the accident I was in that broke my spine, I saw it 12 months before it happened. Yet I knew I had to keep living. And I was a workaholic. I was very good at what I did. However, being very good at what I did meant I didn't devote... Yes, I've always been involved in spiritualism, as a religion spiritualism. But I didn't devote as much time to it as what I can now. And talk about being busy. Seriously, the spirit world allowed me 3 years to heal. And then, vroom, it was like, my diary is packed for months. I know I don't have massive followers here. My online presence is just that, an online presence. Yet my diary is booked out for months in advance. That would never have happened if it had not have been for the accident. And certain other things wouldn't have happened. So we never know the final destination. So we need to also accept that some of the negativity that we experience is actually a knowledge giver. And I welcome knowledge. I do. I welcome it. At the moment, I'm crying out for help, but I welcome knowledge. Yeah, it is. Sometimes the hardest things we go through in life are the biggest things that impact our decision making moving forward. So, yes, it is food for thought. Snow Kai, welcome in. I don't have a cue today because I don't know how long I'm going to last. I'm a bit emotional today. So, a bit emotional today. But there you go, Janine. I feel that card was definitely on point for you. Start that gratitude journal. Start engaging with people. To be curious about the people. Oh, thank you, Star. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I've been through, if I looked at my life, I'm closer to 60 than what I like. I'm 58, going on 59 this year. And in my life, I've experienced so much. Thank you for the stretch, Janine. Oh, I've experienced so much that, yes, there were some horrible times. Yes, there were some times that have shocked the living bejeebies out of me. But that knowledge moving forward in life can assist you. It can hinder you, but it can also assist you. Some of what I've experienced has made me a little bit of a control freak in my own personal life. Not in my spiritual life, in my own personal life. But that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, where are they? Okay. Star, I feel as if you've been busy as. I get this busy energy. Okay. And I feel as if somebody wants to paint an exterior wall. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you for the good vibes. So on top of everything, I feel as if someone wants to paint the exterior. But you like the exterior. Can you relate to that, Star? Yeah, you like the exterior. It's like, why waste money on... Yeah. I actually feel that your husband may actually want to stucco it. Which is put like a concrete... to make it not look like brick. But you like it, is what I want to say. And my guide said, okay, enough shuffling. There you go. That's what I picked up on. Holy bunch of roses. Hello. Okay. I feel as if there is a great pressure on you, and it's almost like a pressure to hold everything together. I'm glad you went to an art class. Yet there is definite pressure on you to hold everything together. And it's also juggling the wishes of two different families or two different households. I actually feel someone needed their kitchen done, so there's a bit of back and forth between two houses. Okay. I get a good vibe about the job. So relax, get some rest. Okay. I feel you've already slept and have woken up, because I get disturbed sleep, over acceptance. I feel there's been gossip about where you're having the interview. Ignore the gossip. Ignore the gossip. Unless you don't get the job and then the gossip was true. I feel you will get the job. It's not going to be as exciting as what you anticipate. It's going to allow you time to spend at home though. There's sort of like this 4-day-a-week feel. And I know France already does it. Here in Australia, there are some workplaces that do 4 days a week. But there's a 4-day-a-week feel. Yeah. You may be able to negotiate 4 days a week. It's a 4-day-a-week. 4 days on, 4 days off. I got something about 4 days. There you go. I feel you will get it. I feel you won't be a threat. So yes, men can be territorial. Just look at the red pill rise. There's been a rise in red pill thinking, okay? However, that rise in that type of thinking it's exposing things. And they only see certain people as a threat. And I want to say single, upwardly mobile females they see as a threat. Married females they don't. So I feel you will sneak under the... Yeah, I feel you will sneak under once your co-workers know you're married. That's not going to be an issue. I'd love to visit the Deep South. not because I agree with the politics of the Deep South, but I would let your status speak for itself. I would let your status speak for itself, as in how you identify. It's like you're a married woman. That's all. That's all that's going to keep them quiet. You don't need to have a mouth. And yes, I've heard that the land is beautiful. The politics don't resonate with me. I feel the politics have kept the US stuck for centuries. Or at least a century. The politics have kept the US stuck. But that's only my opinion. I'm much more open-minded than the South could handle. But I do feel that this job is going to be a good one for you. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. I feel as if the pay rate is productivity based as well. So I feel the pay rate might be productivity based. If it's not productivity based, it's everybody working together to get things out. There, I feel you'll excel at the productivity stuff. So just don't let your mouth go off, because I'm thinking of, I ran into some red pill people not that long ago, probably about 3 weeks ago now, and my mouth got me in trouble. Whereas if I had have stuck with my single, wanting someone to take care of me philosophy, rather than engaged in debate, I would have actually vibed well with these people. But they said one thing that really made my blood boil. You know when you can feel it going up your neck? Zen, stay calm. Because I feel there may be that one moment and it's only one thing. So sometimes it is better to stay quiet if it is only one thing. Because that one thing might be hugely important. However, if you agree on everything else, is it worth the division? I'll put it like that. Yeah, I feel this is, as I said, I was with this group of red pill thinking men, and there was one thing that we disagreed on. Yet everything else we agreed on. If I had have stayed quiet about that one thing, even though it was important to me, it was also equally important to them, enough to ignore all the commonality. So sometimes staying quiet, if it's only just one thing, if they had have said something else, I would have really irked up, but I should have stayed quiet. Because I could actually see myself being friends with most of them. Yet I opened my mouth on this one thing that was ultra important to their philosophy, and found myself on the outer pretty quick. So, yeah, if you're there for the money, you're there for the money. End of story. So you keep focusing on that end goal, and that end goal will help your mouth. If I had focused on my end goal of being curious about people enough to find a partner, it may have turned out with, no, I just opened my mouth at the wrong time. I should have listened more. But I'm a Karen and I'm a Scorpio. Do those two things actually, listening more, does it go with? I don't know. But if anybody debates about the Karen meme being alive and well, I can tell you as a Karen, it is alive and well. And it's morphed from a meme into a reality for myself and the two Karens that I know. To the point where one of those two Karens that I know has changed their name. So, yes, memes can morph into reality. It's a sad thing. Yeah, I'm just really careful now when sharing memes, because memes can morph into reality. And I'm just picking one meme. Whereas